to you is the Stadium on Human Rights Radio and Television. Yes, we actually opened the program this evening with that song. Yes, we promised yesterday we were going to call, the person who composed that song for the Burundi national team, INTAMBA, and his name is Jiji Seven. But we'll try to get him online as soon as possible. But thank you very much for keeping a date with us at the Stadium, just like I said earlier. And yes, my name is Nageria. Umar, you can call me the Stadium Diva, and my strike partner is here. We'll be doing all of the scoring together. But the under-17 did score a lot of goals than we did this evening, but it wasn't good of an outing, but we'll talk about that. Good evening to you, Jordan.
Yes, good evening, the Stadium Diva. It was absolutely disappointing from the under-17 point of view. However, from our point of view this evening, right here in the Fortress, the Stadium, it will not be disappointing. Let's make up for lost times. Like we did say yesterday, something unprecedented will be aired today at the start of the program. And you know we are promise keepers, and we are here to keep our words. We gave a sneak peek yesterday at what happened. Basically, first time ever Burundi qualifies, and for the first time ever an artist deemed it fit to do a song and dedicate to the national team for that feat, for having to achieve that really remarkable feat. And it's certainly deserving, and he is certainly deserving of a wonderful call from the Fortress, and that will happen right now.
Exactly. And he actually named that song, he composed that song, and he titled it INTAMBA Our Pride. I don't know if I called it very well, but we'll hear from the horses. INTAMBA. Okay, that's the name of the Burundian national team.
Yep.
INTAMBA, and it said it's a bird called swallow. That's just like we are super eagles, and that is a bird called swallow. But we'll get to hear from Jiji Seven himself, what inspired him to pen down that song for the national team after waiting for a very long time. But the interesting thing is, they could be alongside the Super Eagles.
That's right. It's certainly going to be a clash we look forward to. We saw in the qualification rounds, they were absolutely proficient. They were really impressive going into the tournament, and there is massive expectations lying on their shoulders. I'm very certain it will be a group of champions. I am hoping to see both the teams progress, and that is Nigeria and certainly Burundi. Right about now, we're trying to put a call through to the artist.
Okay, Gigi is here. He's on the line. Let's see if he can hear us at this point. Hi, Gigi.
Hi, how are you?
Pleasure to have you join us, Gigi. Good to have you on the program this evening.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, first off, I've got to say, Nigeria is certainly vibing to the song big time. It's an absolutely wonderful song, I must say, even though we do not probably comprehend the meaning or the words. We you know, the sound and everything, it gets us dancing and everything. So could you basically translate into English the content of the message or the lyrics of that particular song?
Okay, thank you so much. And the song is about our national football team, which is called INTAMBA. In our mother tongue, which is Kirundi. So
Kirundi. Oh, you speak Kirundi?
Yeah, Kirundi.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just wanted to encourage them, to let them know that we Burundians, we support them. We have been supporting them, and we still support them till the end. I mean, in the Africa Cup of Nations. Yeah.
Oh, so
there are some words, some Kirundi words that I sing in that song. If I try to translate them in English, I was saying that Burundi, you are a small country, but great. You are small but great. Your sons are ready to pay any price. So I mean, the number, the football team, they are ready to do anything in the Africa Cup of Nations to make us proud, you know.
All right, it's actually big of a thing. If you ask me, you know, qualifying for the African Cup of Nations, you've been wanting to qualify, like the Burundian team has been wanting to qualify for the African Cup of Nations, and then it happened. And most artists would want to, like, oh, I want to compose a song because we just qualified, maybe for the passion of football. We want to ask, are you so passionate about football?
Yeah. Okay, so actually I did a song first because I love my country. You know, wherever I go, wherever I travel, when people ask me, where are you from? When I say I'm from Burundi, they ask me, where is Burundi? Is that a country? You know, and I'm like, why do they know the Burundi, my country? You know, so the fact that INTAMBA qualified for Africa Cup of Nations, it will make people know Burundi, you know. So because I love my country, I felt like, okay, let me write a song for INTAMBA, for what happened. And I love football, but it's not really that much. You know, when I was young, you know, like in Africa, children, you like playing football on the street, everywhere. My dad wanted me to study, you know. When he found me playing football, I was like, go and read books, you know. So from there, I didn't like much football. And my sport is karate. That's what I've been playing since when I was a kid.
All right, then. So, you know, first time qualifying for such a, you know, a continental feat is certainly a massive achievement. Now, what's the atmosphere like? What are the expectations of the Burundi people? Are there high expectations? Are they expecting Burundi to go out there and clinch the trophy, or they just want them to go have a decent outing for the first time? What's the expectation level like?
You know, when Burundi qualified, it was a very big party within the country, on streets in Bujumbura, which is the capital city of Burundi, in diaspora, everywhere. All Burundians were happy, singing, dancing. So we were really happy. So, and about the Africa Cup of Nations, we are not just happy, not only because we qualified, but we also want to bring the cup home.
Okay, you are drawn in Group B with the Super Eagles. That is our national team, Nigeria. Do you think Burundi can edge out our national team? That is the Super Eagles.
Of course, yes.
Okay,
I'm laughing.
It's at this point that we get to split on opinions.
They used to they call Nigeria the giant of Africa, right?
Yes, we are the giant of Africa.
That's right.
And if you didn't know, Burundi, they call Burundi the heart of Africa. So the giant cannot live without the heart.
Oh, that's quite a theory right there. If we should establish theories, we probably would spend the next 2 hours. But that's absolutely fine. We're certainly looking forward to that particular fixture. Just before we know, we let you go. We know, football is a unifying factor right here in Africa, and we've seen in past and present that it has certainly brought the disparities of the continent together as one, and we have certainly found cause to come together and cheer for something that brings us together, which is the round leather game. So basically, what would your expectations be for the forthcoming AFCON, that's the African Cup of Nations, generally, not just Nigeria, not just Burundi, as a continent? What are your expectations?
Hello?
Yes, are you there?
Okay, Jiji, are you still there? Okay, what are your expectations for the African Cup of Nations? Football is a unifying factor. We just come together and play the football for the love of football. So what are your expectations, the African Cup of Nations? But you have to answer, are you coming to Egypt? Because I learned you are now in Sweden. You're not even in Bujumbura as we speak.
Yes, I'm now in Sweden. I have already planned to in July. This July I'll be in Bujumbura. So and the football will start in June.
Yes, it is.
Thinking to, yeah, I have already another program in Burundi, in Bujumbura, so I won't be there in Egypt.
Okay. But,
In my motherland.
okay, so you will be sending all of your support from Bujumbura in Burundi.
Yes. And all my friends here in Sweden, they will be in Egypt. So I was supposed to go with them, but unfortunately I will be in Burundi.
Okay.
Wow, that's
You're
massive.
saying that Nigeria can be edged out by Burundi. Right now, I feel like saying I am laughing in Kirundi right now.
Yeah.
All right, then. I think we've got to let you go due to time constraints. But thank you so much for joining us this evening. It certainly added some spice to the program, and we really appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for.
And we played your song first, INTAMBA Our Pride, on our radio and television station. We'll send you a link where you can watch us live.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so before you go, we would like you to say goodbye in Pidgin, and we probably would say goodbye in Kirumbi.
And to all the sport fans listening to you,
Yes.
send a shout out.
So you probably would have to say una bye bye.
In Pidgin English.
In Pidgin, I don't know. I can't speak Pidgin.
That's more like
How do you say?
Una bye bye or una bye.
Una bye bye.
Yeah. you spoke it quite.
In Kirundi we say Nagasaga.
All right, Nagasaga.
Nagasaga, Jiji. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do have a wonderful time ahead. Inyanga certainly made Burundi proud. The under-17 didn't make Nigeria proud, and the stadium will certainly make you proud this evening. No room for disappointments. Now the stories in full. One final feel of Inyanga before we come back.